I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh, never been like you.
Alright, boys and girls, gather round. Story time. Check this out.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those who are just tuning in, welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this motherfucking story of the time I had this dumb ass driver's school called What the Fuck School. But that's not the school name, don't get me wrong. The school name I'm not gonna say because of the fact that I don't want this owner to get bashed by people because of the fact that his employee fucked up. So anyway, let's get started. One day my friend was like, okay Mona, you have your permit, I know you want to drive in school, I think you should take this school because they're good, they're patient, and they're willing to help you with anything. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I decided to do the school, and I called them up and then set an appointment. The day of the appointment, the nigga rolled through. I instantly, when I came to him, we were face to face, he shook my hand, I had an instant bad vibe about him. A very bad vibe. It was like this weird crazy feeling that was like, ugh, I shouldn't be in the car with this stranger, and I didn't like it. So he was like, he was ugly as fuck, but at the same time he was throwing creeper vibes. When I get in the car, tell me why, we were driving off and he was like, you know, next Friday, Craig's father, when he was in the truck, that's how he was. He said, oh, I gotta go.
I got a burning in my stomach. Oh, my stomach hurts.
I said, okay, I'm driving super slow. He's like, no, put some gas on it. Put some gas on it. So I like pushed on the gas. He grabs the wheel. He's swerving, like he's moving the steering wheel for me. I'm looking at him like, okay. So my hands was off the wheel. He's like on the brake on his side. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. He looking at the road. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta go. So we stopped at a 7-Eleven. What? A 7-Eleven? At first I was like, okay, I'm gonna call him Slop. Slop was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom right now.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's a gas station. Hey, man, get out the way! Get out the way! Hurry up! Oh, you look, I got some business to take care of. Fuck you, asshole! Hope the bathroom is clean. If it ain't, I don't give a damn.
Yo, this remind me of next Friday. I kid you not. That's how he was. But the only thing is that I was in the driver's seat, he was in the passenger seat, he had the brake, I had the gas, and we were going. No, when we got to the gas station, he was like, you need anything from in there? I was like, no. He's like, oh, I gotta go. He runs out the car. No, he takes the car keys and he runs out the door with the car keys, and I was just sitting there like, what the fuck did I put myself into? Like, what kind of school is this? What kind of driver's school is this? Sitting there, just sitting there in a parking spot. I don't think that's even freaking legal or whatever. So he comes back in the car. He's like, okay, oh, I feel so much better. Oh, by the way, you have to give me the money now. I have to give you the money now. We go to PNC and I take out the money. That was a lot of fucking money. I think I gave him $400 and something for 3 days I trained with him. 3 days. $400 and something. Maybe almost near 500. And I was so pissed, like I had to take this out of my pocket. So we go to this little driving area, and all of a sudden he's like really controlling. Like he'll take the wheel and stuff and he'll move the car for you. And I was just like, okay, cool. And he just starts talking, and I was like, I'm going slow. He's like, no, you need to go faster, you need to go faster. He's like, oh, on the drive there, oh, I was in an accident before. And I was like, okay, I almost died. Okay, oh no, you have to talk back, because when you're in the car with somebody, you have to talk to somebody, you have to focus on the road in me. I was like, okay. So he's like, yeah, and I almost died, and I was in this bad car accident. I broke my rib and some other bones I don't fucking care about. He was on life support, but like he was in the hospital for a while. And he's like, oh yeah, and I have kids and I have a wife. Oh, my kids is this, my kids is that, my kids is this. I think I have a daughter around your age. And I'm like, okay, Mr. Slob, okay. We're done with the practice. He drops me off home. I'm like, okay. It was no weird vibes or anything. No, there was. I remember. He's teaching me how to do like 60 feet or something. I think it's 60 feet back. All of a sudden, he's like, all right, stop. Get out the car real quick. I was like, okay, we get out the car. We're like in the back of the car, like in the middle of the car, and he's telling me like, pointing to stuff, right? He grabs my waist. This is my body. I'm facing this way. And this is his body. He's facing this way. He goes against my body. He goes against my motherfucking body. I was like, oh my god. So I'm moving up. Like, you know how you're uncomfortable when you move up? And then I'm just like, okay, I get it. We good in the car now. He's like, no, look. He grabs my waist. Like, didn't they teach you when you were in elementary school not to touch people?
Hey, don't touch me, bitch!
Don't touch, that's not yours. Don't touch it. Don't touch me. Don't touch nothing. Okay? I walk away. I go to the driver's side. I'm like, okay, we're done. So he goes, oh, we're done. So we'll do another appointment. He did this like more than once. More than once. Like, why are you behind me? So I go home. I call my boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, like the driver instructor is weird. He's like extremely weird. I don't like it. He had his body against my body. Like, I'm staring straight and he was like behind me, touching my waist. Body to body. Like, why are you body to body with me? I go to sleep. I'm thinking about it. I was like, I don't want to be in this driving school no more. I don't want to be in this this driving school anymore. My boyfriend's like, okay, I could come there. I could see him. It did not stop. So my boyfriend comes to the house and my driver instructor comes to my house. And all of a sudden, my boyfriend's like, what's up? And the driver said like, oh, what's up, man? Oh, you a football player? Blah, blah, blah. They chatting up. When I get in the car to drive off, I wave goodbye to my boyfriend. Like, nervously, like, help me. Like, I don't want to be in this car anymore. I gave him my motherfucking money. I don't want to do this shit no more. Like, fuck the license. I don't want to do this no more. Mr. Slav, we're talking, chatting, and he's like, oh, that's your boyfriend? Oh, you like those football players? Oh, he's big as fuck. Oh, why you like tall dudes? Oh, I bet I could show you a couple new moves that you never been taught before.
Oh, hell no!
Like, I was just like, yeah, no. Meanwhile, he has a wife. I just felt uncomfortable. So we're driving, we're practicing on the driving course where the DMV is at. And we're not supposed to be there, but, you know, people break the rules anyway. And he told me that. My voice is cracking. I think I need some water. I hope that works. Nope. Shit got me losing my voice. Bruh. So, he told me that, and all of a sudden, what the fuck was I talking about? Anyways, we're at the driving course. He was like talking about this teen girl, and she is like terrified of driving. She's always nervous. She asked her mother that she doesn't want to drive anymore and stuff. I didn't think nothing of it, but when I think about it, like later on when I got nervous the same way, she has the right to be fucking nervous, cause like, bruh, Mr. Slaver's like a pervert. Like, he does shit that he's not supposed to. So he's like, oh, you gotta teach me this area. You know what? We got another course we can do. Another course. So while I'm with Mr. Slab, all of a sudden, I go to, there's this vacant area with just forest and trees and stuff. And then all of a sudden, We're backing up 60 feet. I thought it was a weird place, and all of a sudden, he was like, okay, get out the car again. So he goes in the back of the car. I go in the back of the car. He's like, oh, look, it's supposed to be a straight line. Look at this, look at that, look at this. It's not straight. You're supposed to do it straight. How hard is it to do it straight? So, I'm sitting there. He goes behind me. He starts rubbing on my thigh. He starts rubbing on my arm, which is fucking weird. Ooh, get off me. And then I was like so uncomfortable. And then all of a sudden we go back in the car and we're going to the house, right? He started rubbing on my thigh and my arm while I'm driving. Why the fuck you touching me? Number one, Mr. Slob. He's like, okay, slow down while you go around this bend while rubbing my leg. I stepped on the gas and we go flying. We almost got in a car accident. Not in a car accident because nobody was there. I could have hit anybody. I couldn't hit a tree. We could have died. I was just like so annoyed, freaked out. I was scared, so I hit the gas. I told you to slow down. I have flashback of the car accident. I wonder if it was the same bitch that was in your car before. Somebody that was like a female, because I felt uncomfortable, so maybe that's why you got in a car accident. Touching somebody. I go home and I was so uncomfortable to the point that I came to my boyfriend, I started crying and stuff, and then he ended up talking to the owner of What the Fuck School, and it was not a good look because Mr. Slop had previous altercations with females. Somehow the owner of the school, Bob, did not believe any of them. So when my boyfriend called Bob, it all got resolved because I ended up having a driving lesson with Bob instead. Basically tried to teach me it, and we had more communication skills instead of the touchy feely stuff. I would never give them a good review, and if I could, I'll tell Slob that his life is done because I would tell him to report himself to the police because he's a predator. Eventually, I end up getting my driver's license. I got my license! So that's my story. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for tuning in. Bye!